everyone. So this is part 2 of how to make a junk mail journal, and I just want to quickly point out that that some of the things that I've used in this journal are not actually from junk mail. Some of them are from other stuff that I've collected, you know, like craft supplies, packaging, and from magazines and things like that. So it's not strictly junk mail that I've just received in the post, like brochures and envelopes. And you know, it's perfectly fine to make a journal with other items in it as well. So I suppose you would call this more of a junky junk mail journal, actually. Anyway, so this is part 2, and this is the part where I'm going to show you how to add some different embellishments to the inside of your book. And some of the things I've already pre-made because you do some machine stitching on some parts. So what I've done is I've put everything on each page because I will forget where everything was gonna go. So I've got a piece of lace here, which I thought I would cut in half. And I was thinking about just adding that to the bottom of the book. So we'll just do this. I'll try not to bore you too much. We'll just go through some of the basics of how to do this. And if you have any more questions, please do let me know in the description box down below. Because I've never made a junk mail journal before, so I'm still learning. But I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. It's just helped me to, because I was going through a bit of a creative block, so I was finding it hard to, you know, just make junk journals. So I do think this has helped me a lot, really. So I have actually just used some scraps of scrapbook paper, which I've cut some tags, and so that's one of them that I've already put in that paper bag. At the moment, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I probably will add other pieces off camera, and I will do a final flip through anyway. So, and also I don't know what to do with the front and the back of these covers. I'm just at a real blank at the moment as to what to do with them. So I'm going to just leave them for now. So then I've got some different tags and things, which this one I thought I would just glue in there. So we'll just do that. I think that would look quite nice if it's hanging over the top of the page a little bit. So we'll just put a little bit of glue on that. And then that could be used as a tuck spot. So you can just tuck a little tag under there. So, and then also I thought I would put some tabs in so that we had some little pieces that were sticking out of the edge of the journal. So I'm gonna glue this, and this is just another little tag that came off of some clothing. And you can also staple the tags in if you like as well. So I might go back and staple that in later. I'll have to see. I just want to make sure that's sticking out enough there. I think that should be okay. I'll just put a little piece of lace on the edge there. So that's that bit. Here I've already made a little pocket, and this is from the front of one of the supermarket magazines that I got. So then I've added put another tag there. This is like a kind of a double pocket. This came off the manila envelope. So got a little double bit there. Again, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I want to decorate that somehow. On this page, we're going to have a little pocket, and this is just a little collage. This is just a little piece of the magazine page, and this is a little strip, I think, from a piece of scrapbook paper, and I've just stitched that onto some scrapbook paper. So just going to glue this in as a pocket. I really like that because it says tell your story, so I think that's a great title to have. Just a nice little journal prompt. So that's on there. I've got another pocket there. So on here I've got one of these business cards, which I'm just going to glue in there as a tuck spot. Again, that could be stapled. So you've just got a little tuck there. So then I was going to make this into a pocket. So we'll just put a little bit of glue there. And then I also have a little piece of scrapbook paper. I've just ran a stitch down there with the machine. So you don't actually have to do all your sewing before you sew the signature in. You can do some decorative stitching onto things beforehand. After you've sewn your signature in. So we'll just glue that in. I'm just using white tacky glue for gluing most of this stuff in. So again, got put a little tag there, and that's our leaflet, which I'm just going to leave that as it is. There I did the index card and just sewn that on the top. We've got another scrapbook paper tag in that pocket. Then we've got another piece. This is from the magazine as well, which I thought I would perhaps put that up the top. So I thought it'd be just quite nice to have a little top type pocket there. So we'll glue that in. And if you do make one of these journals, you can tag me on Instagram at Little Bird Creations, and also I'll leave the link for my Facebook page as well. I'd love to see if you make anything like this. So I've got a little pocket there. I've got just a little piece of scrap of paper that I've used there. And I use my punch. That could fit in the top there, but okay, so that's that bit. And then on this page, because there's a lot of text here, I had a piece of this little scrap of this Kool-Aid dyed paper. So I thought maybe I would glue this in somehow so it opens up. Don't know. I think that would perhaps look quite nice like that, maybe. So I think we'll glue that down. Perhaps use my glue stick for this. Just do that onto the magazine. Because with this sort of paper, you don't really know how the glue, it might make it all crinkly on the other side. So I find glue sticks are better for this kind of thing. So there we go. So we've got a nice little flip up there. And then that I've left as a type of flip out pocket. So I thought I would glue another piece of paper onto that. So we'll just do that with a glue stick as well. You can, of course, gesso these pages if you wanted. So that's that page. And then we have another little card that I've done here. This again is from that nice cover from the supermarket magazine. It had a really nice cardstock cover on it. So I've just stitched around that to make a pocket, and I thought that would look really good there. I wanted to leave the word today there because I thought that would be quite a good journal prompt. You could write what you've done in your day and pop a little note in the pocket. So then on this side, on this envelope, this was a postcard that I've just put in there. Oops. And get it back in. I think I'll just leave that out for now. And then I wanted to cover this up as well. I've got another little gift, not gift tag, a little clothing tag here. So I thought this would be where I put another tab onto the edge of the book. So I think that would look okay if it was about there. So we'll just glue that in. Yep, I think that looks okay. And then, I don't know if I showed you this in the last video, this was the Nandos card that I just sewn that on there, and I'll probably put glue a little piece of paper onto that. Yeah, that would just about fit, wouldn't it? So we'll just tear that. So yeah, that looks okay. I hope you can't hear my dog barking in the background. She can see another dog outside somewhere, and either that or she can see some birds in the field near me, and she hasn't stopped barking for about the last 5 minutes. So there we go. So we've got a nice little journal space there. And I've got another piece of this scrapbook paper, which I was thinking about gluing on there as a tuck spot. I didn't want to cover up these this paper bag too much because it was such a pretty bag. And then on this side of the bag, there's another little piece of that cardstock, which I made into another little pocket. So there we've got another little pocket there, and I thought I would perhaps just glue a little piece of lace across the top there. So we'll just glue this piece of lace on. Put that up the top. So there we go. So that's as far as I've got really with the decorating the inside of the journal. A couple of other things I just wanted to show you that I'm probably going to put into the journal as well are these tags that I had that had craft supplies, and I thought what I would do is I've just got some scraps of paper and I've just made that into like a little flip, because this one's quite shiny so you can't really write on that. So I'm going to glue that down, and then to cover this piece up at the back here, I thought I would just glue that down, and then I'm going to do the same with this one. So I'll just glue one of these down to show you, because otherwise it starts to get a bit boring. And you can write on the back of that, or you can do other stuff on that. You could, I'll probably leave that blank so that the recipient they could do some art on that if they want it. So I'll just glue this down. So that makes a nice extra little journal space. And then we'll just glue this onto the back. That's just a piece of tea-dyed paper. So you've got another nice little journaling spot there. And I'll probably put these in the pockets somewhere. Let's have a look, see which pocket that might fit in. It might fit into this one. So, and then I'll also glue the other one down. So I think that's about it for this part of the video. Like I say, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with some of the pages. I'm probably going to glue some scrapbook paper on there, but at the moment I don't know what I'm going to do with those bits. But anyway, that's given you some ideas of what to do if you want to try this. So we've got a little pocket there. So what I will do is when I come up with some more ideas, I'll probably finish this journal off camera, because I've only got till the, I think the 28th of February to get the journal in for the swap. So yeah, I'll probably finish it off camera, and then I'll do a final flip through so you can see what else I've done. And oh yeah, and we've got a pocket there, so I can add something in there as well. Could probably put maybe that. But anyway, so that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about what I've done today, then just leave them down below in the description box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.